When calculating the likelihood of your victory, taking into consideration the fortifications of Threshold, the long period it has been under demon control, and Aureliu Vorlesh, who is personally overseeing the defense, I would give the Crusaders a 30% chance of success at most. Of course, the presence of an illustrious scholar of Golarion in your ranks, meaning me, immediately increases your chances by 5%.
Are you afraid?
Fear is an unproductive emotion that typically gets in the way of a good experiment. And I've never indicated that I do not support my loyal follower in his battle against the demons. I simply calculated your chances of success.
Whatever our chances, we're not backing down.
If you win, I'll make sure to mention you in my encyclopedia. Aha! With that as an incentive, your chances have increased by 5%. Consider this my contribution to your victory.
All right, so oh, there's Woljif. Hey, found him.
Chief, is there any chance, even a tiny one, that we can just call this whole thing off now and go home? Before, I would have just made a run for it, but I can't do that now. Something is holding me back, and I really don't like the thought of leaving you high and dry. See what you turned me into?
Have I turned you into a hero, maybe?
If you want to send me to the front line, I ain't going, so don't even try that hero stuff on me. I'm gonna fight because I don't want to die. And because we're kind of friends now. And don't you go getting yourself killed either. I can't stand being sad, so just don't do that to me.
I promise. Everything will be fine. And if it isn't, well, it's nice knowing you.
Uh-huh. Likewise.
Swallows and turns
come on.
away.
What are you standing around for? Go and command this crusade of yours. Let's try to wrap this up quick. That reminds me, the Tiefling's merchandise is still at your disposal. So don't be afraid to ask if you find yourself in need of something.
Hey, does he finally have better stuff? He's got +5 stuff. Or maybe some of this stuff was stuff that I sold. Oh wait, yeah, actually I think it was. Okay, never mind. Anyways, deal.
Commander, you promised us victory when it seemed impossible, and you did not let us down. Doing the impossible is your specialty. You have led us here, to the very gates of the enemy's lair. Now we will end this century-long nightmare once and for all.
You're so good at toppling fortresses by now, you can almost keep time by it. The Grey Garrison, Dresden, and now Threshold. So are we coming up on noon or midnight on the commander clock? Doesn't matter. The bards can settle that one. It's the hour of your triumph.
So much time has passed since we first met. Do you remember our first meeting?
Of course. It was a long time ago now, but it's not the kind of thing you forget. I was almost buried alive. If it wasn't for you and Sela, my skull would be lying in some cave right now with only rats for company.
It was unforgettable. That attack on the Grey Garrison was the last desperate push. The last hope of holding the city when it seemed only a miracle could save us. We would have died there. But you and Anevia leapt out of the ground, and then miracles began to happen.
How would you rate our chances of winning?
We have a chance. And that's a far sight better than how things stood not so long ago. Of course, it's too early to celebrate. We've still got a battle to fight, the likes of which we've never seen before. But I think you can pull it off.
With you leading us, those monsters should be worrying about their chances of escaping with their lives.
What are you gonna do after we win?
Personally, I'm going to be doing a big pile of nothing. For a month, or maybe 2. Hire Beth too. Wheedling, blackmail, violence. I'll stop at nothing to drag her away on her first ever vacation.
Whatever you say, I can see surrender as my only option.
All right, it's time to finish this.
We've waited so long for this. Onward to victory!
Lead on, Commander.
Hillard! All that stuff. Oh, come on! Where's his voice? So all that stuff that has tormented our Avestin for a century sprawled out of this dump? Raised the place down to the very foundation, Commander. Why did you come? As a man of honor, I could not stay away. I've been at war with demons my whole life, and if there's anything I could do for you in the last battle, I'm ready to risk my head. What can you do for our army? You may want to strengthen your unit with a couple of experienced mercenaries for the coming assault. Either that, or you will need to train your comrades in new combat tactics. I can help you with both. Huh. It's good that you're here.
This endeavor rushes toward its conclusion. I wish to speak with you. To be honest, I almost stopped believing that I would live to see this moment. It has been at least 50 years since I stopped hoping and believing it could happen. And yet, here we are, at the entrance to Threshold. All thanks to you. I have made a great many mistakes in my life, and I suppose I shall pay for every one of them, in this life or in the afterlife. But few mistakes became apparent to me as quickly and as painfully as my feud with you.
It's all in the past now. I hold no grudge against you.
I feel really happy. I mean it. I thought I would not have enough strength to drag this burden of regrets along to the final battle.
What are you going to do after we win?
I am going to rule Mendev. What else? I do not seem to have much choice in that. I have become a symbol of battle and of the war for our liberation. I hope I am wise enough to become a symbol of peace, too.
I have a request. When we win, the ward stones will no longer be needed. Whatever happens to me, free the angels imprisoned inside them.
You are right. I shall fulfill your request, although it will be difficult. No one in Mendev knows the sacrifice that the creation of the ward stones demanded. The stones themselves are seen as a symbol of hope and safety. To destroy them would be akin to dismantling the fortress walls around Mendev's cities. It will provoke suspicion and panic, even if the demons are defeated by that time. But the angels have done their duty and should be freed. Therefore, should we win, I shall carry out your request, even if it means losing the people's trust.
I have to go.
Yes, of course. May Iyomade be with you, or any other higher power you believe in.
Commander, why doesn't he have a voice? Him of all people. How did you end up right in the thick of battle? This is not my first battle, Commander. I know how to defend myself, and the thunder of a fight has never stopped me from getting into another adventure. I have come to witness great things, and some unsightly demons will not dare to get in my way. Will you help us in battle? A blind man is hardly what you will need when storming a fortress. I will stay here among the soldiers guarding the gates against uninvited guests. If you manage to seize any artifacts whose nature you wish to know, bring them to me, and I'll read their stories. What do you think lies ahead of me? My gift is useless here. This story has yet to be written, and the quill is in your hands, Commander. I appreciate you coming here, right to the heart of the fight. No, we don't get one more message with him. Ah! What's in here? No, absolutely nothing. That's just a completely dead end.
There it is. The Citadel, the Demon Army. You know, I expected it to be formidable and fearsome. Something that would make me quake in terror. But now that I am standing at its gates, I'm surprised at how little fear I feel. Do not mistake this for bravado. Our enemies are dangerous, but no more than that. We have traveled to the heart of the Abyss, and back again. Now we are home, on our own territory. This time, let it be the invaders who quake in terror. I regret that Trevor did not live to see this battle, but that means that today I will be fighting for myself and for him. For everyone who did not live to see our victory.
I did something wrong to save Trevor, though. What are you going to do after we win?
I will go home to Endoran. I will lay down my weapon and never pick up another so long as I live. Save a knife for cutting grapevines. I will serve the goddess in our old temple. And when the peasant children come to pepper me with questions about the crusade, I will do my utmost to make sure that my stories give none the idea that there is anything beautiful or romantic about war.
You've changed much since you've changed so much since we first met.
I had to. If I had a choice, I probably would have stayed the same naive little boy I was before the war. The boy who had never killed, who had never been to the Abyss, who had never buried those with whom he had sat around a campfire only the night before. Even so, when I set out to join this war, my head was full of so many romantic notions, more than usual for a naive little boy. But life found a way to shatter those most thoroughly.
I'm sure your brother would be proud of you.
Pride is known as a mortal sin for good reason. It was pride that propelled my brother to join the crusade in search of glory. And look how that ended. No, I am not here to make anyone proud. I only want one thing. For this nightmare, after 100 long years, to finally be over.
Are you ready? Into battle.
Ready. Let us drive the demons all the way back to the Abyss!
That quick save scared the hell out of me. Because everything just stopped, including the sound.
Greetings. Allow me to congratulate you on leading the armies of the Fifth Crusade to its decisive confrontation. Excellent. At last, a real achievement and a genuine chance of victory.
Here we are at Threshold. The final battle and the resolution of the World Wound problem is at hand. Are you happy?
I suppose I am. Being happy is not in my nature, but for the first time in years, I feel something akin to that emotion. It would be interesting to analyze what I experience when I see the criminal Aurilu Vorlesh defeated, the demons ousted, and the world wound closed at last. It promises to be an exceptional moment.
Been an honor to fight alongside you, Reginald. Knowing only to answer twice.
And for me as well, Commander. For me as well.
It's time. Get ready for a bitter fight.
I am always ready.
Oh my god, I'm still a little miniature dude. How long is that gonna last? Where's it at? I still got 6 minutes.
Hey, well, are we gonna stick it to the demons one last time?
Have you thought about what you're gonna do after the war?
I haven't had time to think about it. All of my thoughts are focused on the coming battle. But I think I'll stay here a while, help the world to return to a life of peace and catch any demons that aren't dead yet. And I don't want to leave all my friends either. When we have peace, there will finally be time to spend with everybody. And after that, well, stick a pin in a map. There are still many places in the world where people are in need of help. Wherever the road takes me, I'll find a way to put my blade to use. And this block of wood.
You're a true friend, Sela. It's been an honor fighting shoulder to shoulder with you.
Back at you, friend. So, are we going to crush some demons? It's time to show them the door once and for all.
I don't have any more companions, right? Oh, Ember. Oh god, where's Ember? 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 Oh god, don't tell me. God freaking. It's a good thing I have a lot of money. What was that, Ember?
This is it. The last fortress. It's been a long road from the river city to here. We walked and walked and walked along the road. And suddenly, there's no more road.
Are you ready for battle?
Nobody is ready. It will be scary. Very scary. In the last fortress, all the lies will end, and the truth will rise. It's scary, but it's good.
Truth? Lies? What are you talking about?
Nobody knows what will happen next. People are afraid of the future, so that's why they make it up. They lie to themselves so it's not so scary. They convince themselves and others of the things they make up. But one day the future will come. The story ends, for better or worse. When everything's already happened, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. And there's no reason to lie.
God, that's so... Is that dark or is that just deep? What are you gonna do when the war is over?
People used to call me a fool, a vagrant, and a beggar. Now they call me holy. It's so strange, because I'm just an ordinary little girl. But you know what's bad? I can see that some people are afraid of me. And some come to me and ask me if I'll punish other people for them. It's all so silly. It would probably be best if I go away somewhere, to a place where nobody knows me. They won't be afraid, they won't revere me, they won't ask me to work miracles. We've been on a long journey together, but it's at an end now.
Both.
When we win, a new journey will begin.
Let's go. It's time to fight.
Hear that, Soot? It's time.
The crow looks at you with its clever black eyes and caws loudly. I can't call like a crow. Okay. I can't rest here. What do you mean I can't rest here?
I can handle it.
The sword of valor is fluttering within. My sword! You're back. It feels so good. Why the hell can I not rest here?
Can't make the demons wait.
Shouldn't I be able to rest? Did I talk to the Herald? Yeah, he just said some random stuff. It wasn't even a real conversation. I'm gonna check down here to see if we can if we can leave the map. Kind of looking like we can't. Yeah. Weird. I can't rest. But yet it has all the aspects of saying, hey, you can rest here. I'll try talking to the Herald again.
Wait. Beautiful.
Hold on a second, chat. At the gates of the threshold, the darkness is dense and vicious. Like a brew in a cauldron, the darkness seems to devour all light. But the danger lies not only within. The companions you don't take into the final battle will remain here to guard the approach to the threshold, and they must be ready to fight as well. Looking into the darkness. Your eyes, playing tricks on whatever is lurking in this direction, is now lies low, waiting for you. Enter the fortress. Okay. Now can I rest? Oh my God, yes. You hear the sound of laughter, and then the lady in shadow begins to speak. You do not disappoint, my chosen. Your performance has been flawless. I hope you will continue to impress me, and that you will do what needs to be done in the end. Stop playing games. I do not belong to you, and neither will my victory. But sure, whatever makes you feel better about yourself. What do you want from me? Isn't it customary among mortals for a noble lady to bless her knight before the final battle? Well, why can I not do the same? You know what lies ahead better than anyone, and yet not well enough. You are about to confront the most lethal, powerful, and capable servant I have ever had. She is unmatched in her abilities, but you are her creation, her masterpiece. You are the only one who stands a chance of stopping her. The creation must surpass the creator. If you truly desire victory, why don't you join the battle yourself? Why? Why? You are doing perfectly well on your own. Everything is going exactly as I hoped. Have to go. In the past, you have rejected my profane gift, but the situation is different now. It is said the others have to fight too, right? I'm gonna die of laughter. The others die to being underleveled. Right. Oh, and I still haven't talked to my girl yet either.
There it is. The heart of the wound. The source of all the evil that has been wrought here over the last 100 years. It all began here. And we will end it here. If Aurilu Voralesh had never opened the world wound, I would never have ended up on Galarian. I would never have met Desna, or you. I would never have embarked on the path of good. The world isn't fair. Thousands of innocent mortals perished during this invasion. But was also the catalyst for one demoness's discovery of goodness and love. This may merely be a quirk of fate, but it means that our happiness together has come at a horrifying cost. Today, we will repay but a fraction of that debt. We will close this abomination so that no one else has to die.
Our love is a refutation of everything the demons believe in. That is an interesting word. If they had any sense, they would flee this place as fast as they could.
I know, I actually pity them. If only I could have shown them what I feel. If only I could have shared this goodness, this tenderness with them. I'm sure they would have started on the same path as I have. But if helping them to change is beyond my abilities, then I will have to do battle against them. I will let no one threaten you and our happiness. No one.
You defeated the abyss within yourself. After such a defeat, routing its armies will be a breeze.
I did not do it alone. You have led your army to victory, and me to my dream.
Now you're shouldering the guilt of all your victims of the invasion. Isn't that too much for one Bruchele to handle?
It's not about guilt. It's just that I am ashamed to take any joy in my freedom, knowing that this terrible war was the cause of it. Everyone would have been better off if the world wound had never been opened. But then I would have remained a monster. Perhaps one day I will atone for all the evil I did. But it took a far greater evil to make my redemption even possible.
What are you gonna do after we win?
You know what?
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Just got a little. I think that the temperature rose a few degrees in here. Ooh. Anyways. Are you ready? Then the battle.
I am ready. Let the abyss tremble in fear.
Anyways,